Whatever you have to do. However long it takes. Promise me you'll find your way home. Furiosa. Give me this promise.
Ladies and gentlemen, start your engines.
Furiosa!
The darkest of angels. The question is, do you have it in you to make it epic?
What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Classic Chronicles. And on this episode, we're going to be talking a little Mad Max action, as I'm going to be talking about Furiosa, Mad Max Saga. Now, Furiosa is a prequel to the Mad Max series. It is the origin story of Furiosa. She was snatched by the snatched from the land of many mothers as a child, and abducted by a group of biker lords led by Chris Hemsworth's character, Dr. Dementis. He kind of adopts her as a father figure. He kind of adopts her as his own daughter, seeing as he lost his own family, and he becomes sort of a father figure to her. But eventually she breaks away from him and tries to find her way back home. So for those of you who have never seen the Mad Max series, just picture it as a post-apocalyptic sort of the Fast and Furious before the Fast and Furious, because Mad Max came out way before the Fast and Furious. But minus the minus the family element. Although there is a little bit of a lot of a family element in this one, because Furiosa is definitely is mentored by her mother. This was really, really good. I enjoyed it immensely. It's broken up into acts. So there's like the first act. There's the first act where Furiosa is taken from her family, and then from then on her journey is through the wasteland is documented, and culminating in a very, very entertaining ending, which I'm not gonna get into because I don't want to talk spoilers here. But Chris Hemsworth. Let me just talk a little bit about Anna Taylor-Joy as Furiosa, man. Such a badass. Love Anna Taylor-Joy. She is known for her characters. I believe she said this in an interview. She wants her characters to be represented as actual women rather than just characters on screen. In other words, for them to have a voice. And in this movie, she certainly does, man. She is one badass protagonist. And Chris Hemsworth, on the opposite spectrum of that, is one hell of an antagonist. He just steals the show as Dr. Dementis, man. He is one hell of a villain. Very, very entertaining. Very, very funny. He's got some gems in there. You'll see when you watch the film. You'll see what I'm talking about. But man, it was a very, very entertaining film, and I love how I love the visual effects, and the action sequences are really cool, and just like the motorcycle sequences, and just it's a very, very true to form Mad Max film. How some prequels kind of deal with source material, but then they kind of like shy away from it and try to make it their own thing. Nah, this is very, very much a Mad Max film, and I enjoyed it. What do you call it? And how there's something that you'll see if you watch the film that kind of I don't want to really get into spoilers here, but just something really, really cool toward the end of the film that you'll see that kind of does a really good job of bringing everything together. Let's just say, I read somewhere that the next film in this series is another origin story, but this time based on Charlize Theron's character in the Mad Max saga. So let's see how that goes and how true that is. But yeah, no, I definitely enjoyed Furiosa. And if you're a fan of the Mad Max films, check it out. Even if you're not a fan, even if you're just a fan of films in general and you know nothing about the Mad Max series, definitely check it out. I'm pretty sure you'll like it, and I liked it too, man. It was very entertaining, and I'm glad that I got the chance to catch it early via an advanced screening. But it is in theaters now, so definitely check it out if you have the chance. Anyway, that is going to do it for this episode of the Classic Chronicles. Like, subscribe, share. Don't forget to hit that notification button so you don't miss a video. And I, of course, will see you guys on the next one. Peace.